Fort Tryon Park really is recognized and is described as one of those jewels in the crown of the New York City park system. It was designed by the Olmsted brothers back in the 30s, and it was designed to be an extremely rich, horticulturally rich and beautiful place. The Olmsted brothers and Olmsted Jr. saw this Fort Tryon Park as an opportunity to create a kind of landscape that really didn't exist anywhere else in New York. And the idea of the heath and heather garden as the key element, even though it contains many other plants as well, was I think a brilliant idea, and it gives you that rich experience. And it's, it's not that large. It's a 10-minute walk perhaps from south to north, but it acts as a sort of a foyer to the experience of the Cloisters Museum. And although it's not slavishly medieval in its design, it does have some of the feeling, I think, of a medieval cloister garden. My involvement with both of them, I believe, was stemmed from my involvement with the Greenacre Foundation, which I've been a board member of for many, many years. And the Greenacre Foundation is owned and operated and financed by the Rockefeller family. We did a restoration master plan, and then later we did work on the heather garden. We were asked to look at the heather garden, see what shape it was in. It had fallen on sad times over the years. It had been neglected. But with the introduction of the Rockefeller family back into its upkeep and its maintenance, and creation of a sort of trust for that section of New York, we were able to really restore it back to what it had been. We were lucky to be able to collaborate with Lyndon Miller, who is one of the more interesting and imaginative and creative horticulturists and working in the city today. So, working with her, we were able to. We used the word restore, and we did. We went back to the Olmsted office and we got all of the planting plans we could, and wherever we could, we would replace the plants that were missing or with the same. But there were some cases where they were inappropriate or unavailable, so that today's heather garden, I think, is somewhat different from probably its original. And I think we've been very fortunate to have had a relatively small group of people who have taken the initiative to both give money and raise money, because you need to do both. And some of the people who've done this very effectively, like Bette Midler, Tupper Thomas in Prospect Park, and Betsy Rogers in Central Park, they have been very, very effective at probably twisting people's arms, but at least encouraging people to give to the maintenance, not just the construction. Traditionally, it was always easy to go to somebody and say, "Wouldn't you like us to build this park or this playground with your name on it? And you'll be remembered forever." And that's fine, yes, sure, here's the check. But to go to somebody and say, "Wouldn't you like to give money so that we can keep the paths swept and we can plant the perennials," and it's a much tougher job. And I think it's remarkable that those people in particular have been so effective at doing that.